Most of you aren't living. You're waiting to die. You wake up, check your phone, scroll through other people's lives, move through the same recycled routine, distract yourself until you're too tired to think, then collapse into bed. Tomorrow? The same. That's not life. That's a slow funeral dressed up as normal. Normal is the prison you willingly walk into every day. Normal is the silent killer of your potential. Normal is the graveyard where ambition rots. And if you keep living like this, you'll wake up one day, old, bitter, and broken, realizing you wasted the only shot you had. Here's the reality nobody wants to face. Every single thing in your life right now, you built it. Your body, your bank account, your mindset, your relationships, your opportunities. They are all the result of decisions you've made or refused to make. But instead of owning that, most people point outward. It's the system. It's my job. It's my parents. It's bad luck. That's the easy story. That's the story of the week. But the truth? It's you. You designed your current reality, whether by conscious action or unconscious laziness. And here's the cold part. Until you accept that every piece of it is your fault, you'll never take the power to change it. Transformation isn't complicated. It doesn't take 10 years. It takes one moment. One ruthless decision where you kill the old you. Think of yourself like a system overloaded with malware, bad habits running in the background, toxic beliefs dragging your mind down, self-sabotage coded into your operating system. You wonder why you're stuck, why you're slow, why nothing works. The answer is simple. You need a hard reset. What do you do when your phone lags? You reset it. You clear the trash. You wipe out what doesn't serve you. You don't negotiate with a virus. You delete it. That's what you must do with your life. Kill the weak version of you. Clear the old code. Reboot into someone unrecognizable. Think back. When did you stop dreaming? When did you decide that being realistic was more important than being alive? You used to believe you could be great. You had fire. You had vision. You had hunger. But somewhere along the line, life smothered it. Maybe it was the teacher who told you to be practical. Maybe it was the friend who laughed at your ambition. Maybe it was failure, so sharp, so humiliating, that you decided to never try again. So you buried the dream. You called it maturity. You called it growing up. But let me tell you the truth. Giving up on what sets your soul on fire isn't maturity. It's surrender. It's cowardice. The world doesn't need another half-dead body scrolling TikTok. It needs you alive, dangerous, lit with purpose. Until you bring that buried dream back to life, you will always feel the gnawing emptiness inside. Your greatest enemy isn't other people. It isn't money. It isn't time. It's distraction. Your phone owns you. Your apps control your dopamine. Your attention is currency, and you're spending it like a fool. Every scroll, every useless video, every meaningless argument, it's not harmless. It's theft. It's stolen hours, stolen energy, stolen life. We live in the most distracted age in human history. And here's the brutal truth. In a world where everyone is scatterbrained, the person who can focus becomes a weapon. Focus is the edge. Focus is leverage. Focus is the reason some people leap ahead while others rot in mediocrity. If you can master it, you're unstoppable. If you can't, you're done. Stop chasing motivation. Motivation is cheap. It's weak. It disappears the moment life hits you. Discipline is the only thing that matters. Discipline is showing up when you're tired, when you're bored, when you're uninspired. Discipline is doing the work when nobody is clapping, when nobody is watching. Discipline is becoming the type of person who doesn't need hype, who doesn't need comfort, who doesn't need permission. Every time you obey your feelings instead of your standards, you lose. Every time you let comfort dictate your choices, you kill a piece of your future self. The days you don't feel like it are the days that define you. That's the test. That's where strength is built. Most people fail because they try to change actions without changing identity. They go to the gym for a week, but still call themselves lazy. They start a project, but still believe deep down they're not capable. They pretend to act successful while secretly seeing themselves as a failure. That's why it doesn't stick, because your actions will always fall back to your identity. Here's the truth. Lasting change only happens when you stop trying to be someone else and start becoming that person at the core. Every action you take is a vote for who you are. When you wake up early, you vote for the disciplined version of you. When you grind instead of scroll, you vote for the focused version of you. When you refuse to quit, you vote for the relentless version of you. Stack enough votes and your identity shifts. And when identity shifts, change becomes permanent. Forget waiting years to feel progress. You can rewire your life in 90 days if you're ruthless enough. Attack these 5 areas with no compromise. Physical health. Move daily. Break your body down. Rebuild it stronger. Sweat is non-negotiable. Mental diet. Cut the garbage. Stop feeding your brain junk. Replace it with knowledge, strategy, philosophy. Skill building. Pick one skill that will make your future inevitable and sharpen it every single day. Relationships. Remove dead weight. Surround yourself only with people who sharpen your edge. Purpose. Ask yourself why you're alive. Journal. Reflect, hunt your mission like it's oxygen. 90 days of war like this won't make you perfect, but it will make you unstoppable compared to who you are right now. There's a voice in your head whispering excuses right now. It tells you you're too old, too late, too broke, too untalented, too far gone. That voice is not you. It's the echo of every failure, every doubter, every moment you chose weakness. And it will never shut up. It will only get louder when you try to change. But here's proof it's lying. There are people out there who had less time, less talent, less money, worse conditions, and they still built extraordinary lives. The difference wasn't talent. It wasn't luck. It was war against that voice. The voice wants you safe, comfortable, mediocre. Your job is to kill it. Every single day. Every morning when you open your eyes, a war begins. Not with the world, not with other people, with you. And every time you hit snooze, you lose. Every time you scroll instead of work, you lose. Every time you say tomorrow, you lose. But every time you act despite weakness, you win. Every time you embrace the hard road, you win. Every time you silence that internal coward, you win. Change isn't one giant leap. It's 1,000 small victories. Stack them, and you become a force that cannot be stopped. This is it. This is your moment. But don't fool yourself. Most will waste this. Most will nod, feel hyped, then go back to their slow death. The weak will do nothing. The average will settle. The question is, which one are you? Another year wasted, or a life completely transformed? Nobody's coming. No savior. No shortcut. It's you versus you. And if you don't win this war, you die as just another forgotten name. So fight or fade.